Jason. His story false. Page type cover. Character of Batman. Panels. The city sparkles under a hopeful dawn, but even the brightest days harbor hidden intentions. Young Clark Kent, brimming with youthful enthusiasm, seizes an opportunity to share exciting news with Lois Lane.
Isn't that great, Lois? We'll cover this assignment together. Taylor wants you to give the feminine slant on the fair.
I don't see why Taylor had to send Clark along. I could handle the story without his help. Anyway, this will give me a chance to show him up.
The next morning, a jet soars towards the iconic skyline of New York, carrying our intrepid reporters.
This seems more like a holiday trip than an actual working assignment, Lois.
Here we are at LaGuardia Field. A cab will get us to the fair in a jiffy.
The gates of the fairground swing open, revealing a vibrant spectacle of wonders.
Isn't it marvelous? The fair is better than ever this year.
Amidst the vibrant crowds and dazzling exhibits, their journalistic senses are already alive.
Yes, and I read that one of the world's largest precious jewels, the famous Madras Emerald, has just arrived from India and will be presented for exhibition here at the House of Jewels tonight at 8 o'clock.
The sun, a deceptive warmth, hangs high over the city, hiding the sinister underbelly that always lurks just beneath the surface.
Walking in the warm sunshine must have made you thirsty. How about a cold drink and a bite to eat?
Not a bad idea. This is the first sensible suggestion you've made all day.
But as they enter the pavilion, a chill descends. Clark's eyes, sharp as any predator's, lock onto a figure steeped in shadow and ill intent.
I've seen that fellow before.
Don't look now, Lois, but that fellow with the mustache is Blackie Sardo, one of the slickest jewel thieves that ever snatched a precious gem. You slay me, Clark. Don't you know that the Pinkerton men at the fair check up on all criminals and won't allow them inside the grounds?
Yes, but this bird is a continental crook who isn't known over here. 4 years ago in London, I covered a crime in which he was a suspect. He was released because of lack of evidence.
A whispered conspiracy, meant only for the ears of the wicked, is caught by an extraordinary sense, revealing a plot that threatens to shatter the city's fragile peace.
The Madras Emerald will be taken off the ship at 6:30 today. An armored car will be waiting at Pier 56, but the Emerald will never reach the House of Jewels. My men will intercept it before the armored car leaves the pier.
I have a hunch that Sardo may go after the Madras Emerald. I should notify the detectives that he's here.
Let's trail him.
We might as well.
Gotham's neon glow reflects off rain-slicked streets, a city of secrets and shadowed desires. Tonight, a desperate player known as Sardo moves with unnerving purpose, a dangerous dance of deception.
He's a bad actor. It would be very dangerous for us to follow him.
Call it audacious, but I wouldn't be afraid to trail him if I could get a real scoop that way.
With a cunning plan conceived, Lois deftly removes her valuables, leaving her purse behind as a deliberate ruse.
Oh, Clark, I forgot my purse. I must have left it in the restaurant.
Wait here, Lois, I'll run back and get it for you.
With Clark dispatched, Lois Lane, the tenacious reporter, embraces the risk, a reporter's instinct driving her pursuit. Threading her way through the bustling crowds of the fair, she shadows Sardo, his path leading to the exit gates.
He's leaving the fair. I'll keep after him and find his hideout.
Leaving the fair, Sardo retreats to a secluded area, his vigilance suddenly piqued by a persistent shadow.
What's your game, sister? You've been trailing me all afternoon.
Then with a brutal suddenness, Sardo spins, his hand clamping down on his pursuer, a desperate threat hanging in the air.
Let go of me. I'll call the police.
Pipe down, you. This gun in my pocket might go off.
Rain lashes down, a relentless storm over Gotham, as a new threat emerges from the shadows. But wait, this isn't Gotham's darkness. This is a different kind of power streaking across the sky.
Sardo and his gang should be heading for Pier 56 at this time.
The Man of Steel, a beacon of hope, soars over the vast metropolis, his watchful eyes observing all.
We'll leave the girl here until we pull this jewel job. Then when we get back, we'll decide how to get rid of her. She knows too much.
You fiends.
Lois Lane is left bound and gagged, facing an uncertain fate at the hands of ruthless criminals.
Now to head for Pier 56 and the Madras Emerald.
At the heavily guarded pier, a getaway car awaits, ready to spirit away a priceless gem, unaware of the hero in pursuit. Gotham City, a beacon of despair shrouded in perpetual twilight. Tonight, a different kind of chaos unfolds, a desperate chase under a bruised sky. A blur of crimson and blue, the mythic figure known as Superman, effortlessly bridges the impossible chasm between rooftop and street. His words, a chilling promise of fairness, carry a subtle threat as he grants his quarry an ill-fated advantage.
A guy running after us, you're nuts, we're doing 80. I know, boss, but he's catching up to us.
Defying the laws of physics, Superman closes the gap, his speed a terrifying spectacle against the frantic flight of the speeding limousine.
It ain't possible for a man to run that fast.
Panic seizes the thugs within their metal shell as the Man of Steel draws alongside, an unstoppable force at their furious pace.
Stop your car, or I'll stop it myself.
Easy, what'll we do, boss? My gosh, he's grabbing at the car. He's pulling the car to a standstill. We're sunk. No, we're not. Give me that machine gun.
With the vehicle forcibly halted, a darker threat emerges as Sardo, armed with lethal intent, unleashes a hail of bullets.
Want to see us, wise guy?
Gotham City, a playground for the desperate and the damned. But tonight, a different kind of hero descends.
He ain't human. The bullets bounce off his body.
Well, are you through playing with those toys? Your criminal career is finished, Sardo. I'm turning you over to the police. They'll take good care of you.
But as the Man of Steel turns his back, betrayal lurks in the shadows.
Now let go of me.
Why don't you boys behave?
You'll never take me to jail. I'll take you all to eternity with me.
The gas doesn't affect me, but I'll have to act quickly to save them. The police will be glad to see these gentlemen.
With a flick of his wrist and a soaring leap, justice is delivered, the city's villains contained under a sky that promises no escape. Rain slashes across Gotham, a prelude to the dawn of a new threat.
What?
Here are your jewel thieves.
But the city's troubles are far from over as a figure of hope speeds towards a desperate rescue.
I'll take the emerald to the fair myself.
Within the confines of an old, forgotten house, a brave captive awaits her deliverance.
Haven't warned you before about your habit of always getting into dangerous scrapes.
With the city below, a symbol of justice soars, carrying both a rescued soul and a stolen treasure.
This is a wonderful thrill.
And now, to head for the World's Fair to present the emerald.
At the Grand Fair, whispers turn to astonishment as news of the hero's arrival spreads like wildfire.
What, you say Superman is bringing the jewel to the fair?
A single magnificent stone becomes the focus of a cheering crowd, a testament to triumph over darkness.
What a magnificent stone.
Here is the emerald. Gentlemen, on behalf of the World's Fair, we thank you.
As the Man of Steel vanishes into the sky, revelations and accusations fly amidst the fair's vibrant atmosphere.
Lois, I'm glad to find you. Why did you deliberately trick me like that? You were too much of a coward to follow Sardo. I trailed him and got a terrific story on the jewel robbery you were asleep at the switch. Perhaps, but I woke up in time to get an interview with Superman before he left the fair, and I've already wired his exclusive story of the gem's recovery to the editor.
And so, as the sun dips below the horizon, a determined reporter finds her reward, and Gotham's saga concludes for now. The end. The thunder of hooves echoes across the nation as America mobilizes for war games. Vast armies converge, a testament to Uncle Sam's defense. But beneath the grand spectacle of military might, a darker hunger stirs, seeking its own gain.
Feed this man's army. Keep that slumgum hot till I get there, Sergeant.
Button your lip, chow hound. You'll get your steak. You'll eat this grub.
In the dusty town of Tapley, the Tadley Meatpacking Company secures a lucrative contract, supplying the nation's heroes, but envy festers in the shadows.
Get along, Millie.
The low bidder on the contract to furnish the army with meat in this section of the country is the Tadley Meat Packing Company in the town of Tapley.
Across the county line, a rival company seethes. Their president, consumed by a bitter rage, plots a calculated sabotage.
So the army doesn't think crab's beef is good enough for him. Hey, well, I'll.
You'll what?
Nothing, there's nothing I can do, and we need that contract.
You should have thought of that before.
What if Tapley's meat should make a lot of those army guys sick? See, it'd ruin Tadley and you'd get the army contract back.
Desperation breeds dark ambition. A twisted scheme is hatched, promising ruin for one and a wicked triumph for another. The stage is set for a bitter battle, not on the battlefield, but in the very food that fuels the troops, and the fate of Tadley's meat hangs precariously in the balance. The city teems with secrets, its underbelly a playground for the cunning and corrupt.
Leave it to Guile and me, Crab. We'll hit Tadley's outfit all along the line. His delivery trucks, the plant itself, cattle coming in over the railroad. That's the trick, but we must be very, very careful.
A week later, the gears of justice begin to turn, pulled into motion by the shadowy machinations of war.
Sergeant Red Dugan of the Army Intelligence Service, who is spending a vacation at the New York World's Fair, is summoned to G2 headquarters. Sergeant Dugan, there's been a suspicious epidemic of sickness at one of our training camps.
I understand, sir. I'll take care of it, sir. The nation's finest are drawn into a mystery, their holiday interrupted by a growing threat.
By the way, Dugan, if you need any assistance.
I'm glad you brought that up, sir. I would like to have my regular teammates, Whitey Smith and Bluey Blue, on the case if I can tear them away from the New York World's Fair long enough. In the heart of the camp, a diligent cook points to a chilling discovery in the mess hall.
No, I don't think it's the water that's making the men sick, Sergeant. Let me show you something. Look at that side of beef left over from yesterday. It looks like a statue of Green Death.
The trail of corruption leads directly to the source, a chilling revelation lurking within the shadows of the meatpacking industry. Where does the camp get this meat?
Tapley Meat Packing Company, Sergeant, in the town of Tadley.
We want to talk with Mr. Tapley Hay Red. Within the opulent office of Mr. Tapley, an owner of a vast packing concern, a facade of purity is presented.
You may inspect my plant, gentlemen. We take every precaution to guarantee the purity of our meat.
But beneath the polished veneer, the truth festers, a deadly secret poised to consume the unsuspecting. Gotham's grimy industrial district, a labyrinth of steel and shadow where secrets fester and danger lurks. The air hangs thick with the scent of industry, a false sense of security masking a brewing storm.
I guess Tapley's okay, boys. We're going to have to trace this thing right from scratch. How are you going to do that, Red? First, we'll see if anybody's pulling a fast one between the plant and the army camp. Ride right with the truck.
As dawn's first light attempts to pierce the oppressive gloom, a clandestine operation unfolds at the Tapley plant's delivery dock.
I'm driving this trip.
The line of supply trucks rumbles onward, a deceptive procession destined for the army camp, with Red now a watchful presence in their midst.
To think I joined the Navy just to become a butcher boy.
3 miles from the camp, the convoy halts, a sinister maneuver commencing under the cover of the approaching dawn.
That's sawed through enough. We can dull it over the rest of the way. Hurry up, Savage. Here come the trucks.
What goes on?
Watch where you're going.
An unexpected collision, a carefully orchestrated diversion, and the true nature of the cargo begins to reveal itself. Gotham's desolate road, a stage for the macabre ballet of crime. The night is a canvas for shadowed deeds, unseen and unheard until it's too late. A sudden, explosive sound shatters the night's fragile peace. Bloody, caught in a struggle he never saw coming, fights for his life.
Hey, Crown, you kicked my pal Whitey with a horse.
In the chaos, a desperate gamble. As one man lashes out, another, the shadowy figure of the Batman, materializes from the darkness, a force to be reckoned with.
Let loose of that horse, or I'll blow your head off.
Good gravy, the man's a lunatic.
Cornered, the thug's bravado crumbles. A voice, cold and commanding, cuts through their panic, demanding answers.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk to you. Stick around. I want to discuss something with Yaos.
The night holds its breath. The Batman, a phantom of justice, has arrived and the game has just begun. The desert wind whips across the desolate landscape, carrying the dust of betrayal and desperation.
You having trouble sticking in that saddle?
I'll have you know, I'm definitely opposed to guys shooting off bullets at me.
Something tells me you never heard of the Army Secret Service. Yaos is going to have to get off them nags sometime, why not now?
Why that sneaking Sonofagon? He's going to shoot Red in the back. Stepping on a worm like he was too good for you.
As the dust settles on the skirmish, justice begins to take shape, binding the treacherous with their own deceit.
Loading the subdued gang onto their horses, Red, Whitey, and Blue Eye ride straight away to the house of Tapley, who identifies them. Aw, what a cheap bunch of heels you turned out to be. Passing yourselves off as Americans, and then risking the lives of American soldiers just so you could make a few filthy dollars. Well, I'm glad that's over. Want to go back to the fair and see the escapade.
So you see, Sergeant Dugan, these men were trying to force the army to buy meat from them by making my products seem bad. But I don't see Crab himself here, the owner of the plant.
Cheap ain't a low enough word for it.
Don't worry, we'll pick him up.
You mean Aquapade, ya dope.
But in the shadows of this exposed plot, a darker enigma lingers, leaving the true architect of this scheme just out of reach. A strange carnival, bathed in the eerie glow of intermittent lights, holds a secret.
Oh wow, this is called Eggnog at 4 in a terracotta. Oh my eyes, let's get out of here. Oh look, a cute baby show. I'll bet this is the incubator for babies. Aw, I don't want to see any babies. Daisy.
Oh, so this is one of them cute babies, hum hum.
I guess I made a mistake.
Wow,
Aw shucks, Daisy. This show won't hurt my eyes no worse than that art exhibit. Never mind, I said we're leaving.
this is quite a machine, ain't it? Let's stop here at Frank Buck's Hanko.
Hi, cowboy. Listen, Hanko, the monkey is talking to you.
Oh, by golly, sure I hear he ain't.
Rain lashes against the grimy windows of Gotham, a city perpetually shrouded in a cloak of despair.
Oh, hi.
You can't imagine that them monkeys know me. Have a good time. I'm going to look at the House of Glass. Okay, I'll meet you at the Aquacade in about half an hour. Goshi, the blasted thing started and I can't stop.
Caught in a web of his own making, he frantically seeks refuge in the bewildering maze of the smoke house.
Well, I better hide in here a while. I sure messed up things back there. Holy smoke, I've been hooked for a hoot. This is a smoke house.
Beneath the neon glow and perpetual rain of Gotham, desperation festers in the sprawling amusement park. A chilling cough echoes through the deserted midway, a harbinger of something far more sinister than mere illness.
This ham sure is heavy. Look, it's a man, stop.
No, ma'am, I'm going to see Daisy home.
Lost and frantic, a desperate plea cuts through the artificial cheer of the park, a lost soul searching in the bewildering maze.
Gee, I've walked up and down every row in this darn aquacade and can't find Daisy.
Oh boy, one of them chorus girls is floundering. I'll haul her out pronto. Anko to the Rizauk, I'm common sugar, don't blub worry.
In a twist of fate, the rescuer becomes the ensnared, their desperate act revealing a chilling, calculated deception.
It worked. Why gosh, it's you, Daisy. Yes, it's me. I *fell* in here on purpose. I knew if I caused some excitement, you'd sure enough come running.
The vibrant heart of New York City pulses with the wonder of the Great World's Fair, a dazzling spectacle of innovation and excitement.
Okay, let's go. There's the parachute jump, Shorty. Let's try it.
Gosh, Slam, I'm getting dizzy. Wait until we start going down.
I'm going to take this opportunity to get a bird's-eye view of the fair with these.
But as Slam's gaze sweeps across the bustling crowds, a flicker of something unexpected catches his eye.
I'll say, what's this?
What's what?
Far out on the shimmering water, bright flashes erupt from aboard a distant yacht, a stark contrast to the fair's gaiety.
There's something wrong on that yacht, and I'm going to find out what it is.
There's something wrong here too. I just remembered. I forgot to turn off the water in the bathtub.
Rain lashes the unforgiving waves, a desperate chase through the ink-black sea.
Hey, where you going?
My detective instinct tells me to get out, parachute to that yacht, but quick. Here's your rental, and there'll be more when I get back.
You mean if hey, not so fast, I don't feel like being some fish's lunch.
Just hang on, we're nearing that yacht now.
But the vessel they sought had vanished like smoke on the wind.
Don't know what to make of this. That yacht seems to have disappeared. There's nothing around but this fishing boat. Maybe they know something about it. Let's ask M. What do you fellers want? We just wanted to ask if you've seen a yacht around here. Nope, been no boats in this region. Been looking for a pot shot at a shark all afternoon, so I'd notice. Okay, thanks. We must have been running in the wrong direction. I wouldn't be surprised. What you want to tell him that for?
He was lying, there's no sharks in these waters. That gum was to keep us from getting on the boat. I'll bet they're watching us right now.
Trapped in a web of deceit, a dangerous game of cat and mouse had just begun. Gotham's suffocating night air hangs heavy, the city's secrets clinging like a shroud. As a speedboat vanishes into the Inkai blackness, a pair of eyes pierce the gloom, observing its retreat.
Who were those fellows? Police, I think. Count, but managed to keep them away. I don't think they're cops. They may be friends of Ilina's. Have some men follow them and find out. Right away, the girl is safe anyway.
Meanwhile, Slam and Shorty are unaware their every move is being shadowed, a growing unease prickling at the edges of Slam's mind.
I can't seem to shake my hunch that the fishing boat had something to do with that signal. Or maybe it was just the stern hitting something. But say, do you see anything queer in that car behind us? It's been on our tail for some time. Hey, what are you doing? I can tell in a minute if we're being tailed. Duck, here they come now. Here, who comes? They went around that curve. I can see their car. They've left it.
A chase unfolds in the shadows, a dangerous game of cat and mouse with unknown players emerging from the darkness. Rain slicks the grimy alleys of Gotham, each drop a whisper of the city's unending despair. Two thugs, their faces contorted in frustration, comb the scene of their grim work, searching for escape.
I don't see where they could have gone. Look in the car. Maybe they have some kind of identification.
What's going on here? What are you doing in my car?
Look out, you won't use that gun for some time, brother. Quick, the other one, he's getting away. Well, I certainly can't catch him on that tire. Anyway, we got this one. We'll make him change IT. Okay, mister, so you won't talk now, but you will after the police come to my office.
Not a chance.
Miles away in the opulent sanctuary of Wayne Manor, a sudden, unexpected summons shatters the illusion of peace.
Inside, Sonny Boy. Hey, Miss Mason, there's a caller. Bradley Cropper is on the line.
Heavens, what is? Roa, the traitor.
A chilling revelation hangs in the air, a betrayal that cuts deeper than any physical wound, hinting at a far more insidious plot unfolding. Gotham's underbelly groans, a city perpetually cloaked in shadow and desperation.
What have you done with her? Tell me before I kill you.
Take him away, he's crazy. Who's this pugilist, Miss Mason?
A client. He's been waiting hours for you.
Wait a minute, Mr. Slash, let's talk this over. I wish to apologize. The sight of this traitor unnerved me, so I noticed.
Who are you?
I am Baron Severin of the Robarian Embassy. This man is a traitor to my country. Perhaps he knows of my sovereign's disappearance. You see, Mr. Bradley, the Princess Elena sailed secretly to America to sign papers which will enable US to sell the Robarian crown jewels, how held in a bank here. Yesterday she was to meet me but did not arrive. Today, I decided to consult you.
Thereby giving her abductors a 24-hour start. You should have notified the G-men immediately.
Impossible. There are those who must not know she is here. That is why she came on her yacht.
A yacht? Then my hunch was right. Wait, maybe this bird will talk now.
In the labyrinthine alleys of this city, secrets are currency, and betrayal is a constant, lurking shadow. Gotham's underbelly seethes with desperation as a thug resorts to brute force, desperate for answers.
Come on, you, start singing or you'll get bruised up some more. What about that fishing boat? I have an idea you know something about it. Call your police.
I know nothing.
But amidst the desperation, a cunning scheme begins to take shape, a disguise to fool even the sharpest eyes.
Look, Slam with some plaster in his clothes. You could look almost like him. Then you could go to that fishing boat, and if he's connected, you'll get on it. Sometimes, Shorty, I think you have the brain of a genius, a midget one. Capital, we would not recognize you.
Beneath the makeup and stolen clothes, a new identity is forged, a dangerous pawn sent into the heart of the enemy's territory.
Yes, who are you? A body looking for identification. Well, wish me luck, boys. That's the guy who got away.
Andrea, how did you escape? Get in quickly. There's no time to lose.
Grabbed one of their guns in that office.
What's up? The Count has moved the girl. I told him of your capture. He will be pleased to know you escaped.
I'll be glad to see him too. He wants to see me at the hideout to learn who those fellows were. I trailed their car after I got away. Those men were private detectives.
We must tell the Count immediately.
A decrepit shack by the water, a seemingly unlikely sanctuary, yet it holds a chilling secret. The Count's chosen lair, a testament to his chillingly brilliant and peculiar mind. The grimy underbelly of Gotham City pulses with desperation as a desperate chase leads to a grim discovery.
What are you doing here? You didn't think I wouldn't follow, did you? Almost missed making it. Yeah, he's dead, I shot first. Gosh, we'll never know where they've taken the girl. You should have just winged him. Didn't have time to think of winging him. He might have gotten me.
A flicker of movement, a hint of possibility in the gloom.
Wait a minute, here's something. It's only a book of matches, but they haven't been used. They're from the Oceanic Hotel. That's where they must have taken the girl. It's about a mile from here.
A clandestine operation unfolds amidst the glitz of a less than reputable establishment.
7,451 at the Oceanic Hotel. I don't know of any man and girl who just registered. Perhaps Mike the house detective can help. He notices everyone.
Okay, thanks.
A man and girl? No. Oh, wait a minute. There was a fellow brought his invalid daughter in this morning. You couldn't mean them.
I might. What's their number?
But as Slam talks to the detective, a chilling realization dawns.
They must be police. I must warn the boss.
High above the rain-slicked rooftops in a luxurious suite, a desperate drama unfolds.
Unless you sign the paper, the Baron will die. You wouldn't want that to happen to your uncle, would you, Elena?
Don't sign. I beg of you. They're on our trail.
The detectives are downstairs. Quick, take the princess and the Baron to the boat. Two of you hold off the police.
The windows, they must have escaped. This one won't get away. They're getting away in a speedboat. Quick, Shorty, hand me that phone.
3 minutes later, a police boat surges from its anchorage on the hunt.
Slam Bradley says to look out for a speedboat or a fishing boat and stop them both. I wish that guy would do his own stopping.
Slam and Shorty set out in pursuit, a desperate chase across the troubled waters.
That fishing boat, they're putting a girl on it. Hang on, small stuff, we're breaking a record.
The chase culminates aboard the fishing vessel, a trap sprung in the darkness.
Hey, we're trapped. This is one shark you missed, mister, and no second tries.
Gotham's opulent theater, a vibrant tapestry of light and sound, erupts in thunderous applause.
Encore, encore.
Thank you now for a truly remarkable feat. Behold. A majestic lion.
But a sudden primal fear grips the crowd as something unseen disrupts the grand illusion.
Please remain seated, ladies and gentlemen. We have a show to finish.
That's right, now be good and hand over your valuables.
Hold, what sorcery is this?
The audience has been moved upstairs. It's Zatara's doing, get him.
Gotham's underbelly churns, a symphony of desperation and greed. Tonight, pure theater turns to pure terror as a magician faces a very real threat.
He can't do that to us. We'll teach him a thing or two.
But the magician's sleight of hand defies the mundane, his magic weaving a potent counterspell against their bullets.
G de sa guns re heavy. Can't lift em.
With a flourish, the magician commands a curious transformation, leaving the bewildered crooks disarmed and disoriented.
What's he doing now?
And then, with a final theatrical gesture, the would-be robbers vanish into thin air, leaving only the lingering scent of intrigue.
Now that you're brick in your places, we'll go on with the show. Great work. Let's see some more.
What's wrong?
Plenty. Some crooks have stolen the Rockanoff rubies from the House of Jewels.
But the show must go on, and for the city's elite, a darker performance is about to begin. A heist, born of audacious greed, calls for a different kind of hero. The dazzling lights of the fairgrounds hide a sinister plot, as the magic show takes a truly dangerous turn.
What a marvelous show Zatara puts on. This is the greatest thing ever.
But while the crowd marvels, a clandestine operation is underway, threatening to shatter the night.
Tell me about this jewel robbery.
The rubies were brought to the fair by Baron Edeloff. They're worth a lot of money.
As Zatara's act reaches its climax, a new power begins to stir, one that operates beyond the reach of ordinary law.
I'll handle this my own way.
I'll call in some help on this case.
But a voice in the shadows, one that knows their escape route, begins to betray the criminals' plans to the authorities.
Hear that voice? Someone's tipping off the cops about us.
Let's get a boat and beat IT.
As sirens wail and the chase intensifies, the criminals make a desperate bid for freedom, their glittering prize slipping through their grasp into the dark waters of Liberty Lake. Gotham's underbelly churns with a twisted spectacle, where magic and madness collide in a terrifying illusion. The magician, unhinged, decides his audience will be his unwilling passengers on a cosmic journey.
Let's go two aces together. We'll continue our show somewhere else. How'd you folks like to go up to Mars with me?
Well, but how will we all get in the rocket ship?
You'll have to go as little men and little women.
Look how big Zatara is. You mean how tiny we are?
As the crowd shrinks, a horrifying realization dawns: this isn't a trick, it's a trap. The illusion shatters reality as the rocket ship breaks free, hurtling towards a catastrophic fate.
It's broken loose, we'll all be killed. Or they'll be dashed to pieces.
Inside the fragile vessel, a desperate plea for survival echoes through the void.
We'll save you, hang on.
We're going to Mars.
This ought to be fun through cold outer space hurdles, the tiny rocket ship.
Strapped into a nightmare, the tiny ship is flung into the inky blackness of space, a testament to Zatara's twisted ambition. Rain lashes down on Gotham, a tempest mirroring the chaos unfolding within the grand magic mansion. The magician, Atara, commands the very elements, his concentration absolute as a perilous illusion takes hold.
We're going through the middle of the sun unharmed.
The ship's out of control. Hang on, we're going to crash.
A terrifying descent, a rocket ship hurtling towards disaster, the audience gripped by a manufactured doom. But as the magic fades, so too does the danger, the audience awakening safe and sound.
Oh, we're safe and alive, and sound.
You mean IT was all part of the show, the crooks and ride to Mars, everything?
All part of the show, all part of the show. It's something which I call mass magic, which took us on adventures that really never happened at all. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
And so ends the grand spectacle, the illusion masterfully woven, leaving the audience with wonder and a lingering sense of the impossible. But in Gotham's heart, the true darkness still lurks, waiting for its moment to strike. The rain lashes against the darkened windows of Gotham, a city perpetually shrouded in storm and secrets. But tonight, the storm within the city is far more tempestuous than the one raging outside.
Hurry, the boss will kill us if we don't get this done.
Silence, do you want the whole city to hear us?
Bye.
A sudden, brutal force. The darkness itself seems to have materialized, swift and unforgiving.
Who dares interfere?
Gotham. You will not claim another soul tonight.
The Batman, a silhouette against the chaos, a harbinger of justice in the heart of the storm.